This is how to build a payment processor as a non-premium user. You go to build, and here you'll notice that there are a couple options available to you, but not all the options, as you don't have custom emails. You also, upon choosing a network, let's say for this case we choose Polia, you'll notice you also do not have available to you the custom tokens. And what the custom tokens is you're just able to input any address and you'll be able to add that to your list of payments that you can accept. One thing that you will notice in a couple different places is once you choose your network, that choice is locked. You will not be able to switch to another network because you have unsaved changes, and that's what it's saying there. And in order to restart, no worries, you just hit the trash can icon and then you can circle right back on in. Now for Sepolia network, you have two options as a non-premium user. Every network that you choose, it will ask you if you want to accept the native token. The native token simply just means if I'm on Ethereum, do I want to accept ETH? If I am on Binance, do I want to accept BNB? If I'm on Polygon, do I want to accept Matic? You don't have to choose it, but if you do choose it, you select yes, and you'll notice that your options show up below here. You can also either uncheck it or you can check it and just do that way. But let's leave it checked for now. FUSDT is our fake USDT. You can claim FUSDT for testing purposes in our faucet. All you need to do is connect your wallet and you'll be able to receive up to 2 fake US dollars per day in order to test with. You will have the option to either edit your product ID or add a product ID by switching this toggle. When you're starting out, you likely won't have any IDs to list, but once you do, it will show up in this drop down list. But for now, let's just go ahead and add a new ID. And you'll see that it's asking you to place in a unique identifier. Now with this, you aren't going to have any guidance on what identifier to add, and we don't generate one for you. Ideally, you're going to want to use a product ID that is obviously unique to what product you're selling, and it's something that you can remember easily. And this is because whenever you make a sale on something, the product is only going to be identified by the product ID in the email. So you're going to want to be able to recognize it. So with that said, if we did something like we wanted to sell some sneakers, and give it some type of number, right? And then what you're going to have to do, and make sure you don't forget, is to hit enter. And what that's going to do is it's going to lock that ID in, and it's saying we still haven't saved anything, but it's waiting to be stored. The next thing you're going to want to do is update the price. Let's say the sneakers are going to be $75. Enter that. New price value is ready to be stored. And with that, we are ready to go. And I just go ahead and hit save. And it's saved. And for there, if we go ahead and we switch back to edit product ID, you see that our sneakers have now shown up. And then from there, if we want to discount it, say, $72.50, something like that, you still have to enter it, and I can save it, and it's just that simple.